Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So whoa there. Okay, so I filmed this look for you guys. I hope you guys like it. I didn't do anything crazy. I just did like a nice brown lip with nice brown shadow, well, burgundy-ish color. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know how the lighting looks, how everything looks, since I'm trying something new. I'll explain along the way. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please keep on watching. Hi guys, so we're just gonna get started. Whew. I'm gonna start with the MAC mineralized charged water just for hydration. It looks like this. I'm just gonna spray it all over my skin so it could give me some hydration. I'm also gonna put my hair back so I don't have it all up in my face when I'm doing my makeup. Okay, now we're gonna put some moisturizer. We're gonna use the Ultra Repair Cream First Aid Beauty. I've mentioned this in plenty of my videos. You guys should definitely check it out. They do have a bigger jug, but I like to get the smaller one just because, like, when I go to my mom's house or something, or on a trip, on vacation, I like to take the smaller one instead of taking the big old thing. So, personal preference, but you do get more product obviously from the bigger one than the smaller one. But I like the smaller one. Okay, so now I'm gonna put some Best Now Beauty lip mask. It looks like this. The name already faded, but you guys have seen this many times. It's just this pink little lip mask, and I absolutely love it. I need to get another one because I need one next to like my nightstand. I don't know if I look close enough. I'm trying this new filming stuff. I got a tripod and a ring light finally, so I'm trying new things right now. So if it looks weird or something, let me know. It's my first time doing it this way. And then this right here is my mirror, so don't think that I'm not paying attention to you. This is where I'm going to be focusing on with my makeup. Okay, so now we're gonna, after we moisturize, we're gonna put some Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer, which looks like this. This is an oil-free primer. It works really great to minimize your pores for the moment. What I do, I just like tap it on, and then it instantly fills up any pores that I have that are visible. I mean, they're not gonna get rid of it, obviously, everything, but it's good to try. I usually just put it here because this area and this area is like swamped with pores. It's disgusting. And then the leftover, I just rub it up top. But definitely focus on the areas that you guys think have the most pores. Maybe you guys have them elsewhere. This is just where I have them. Okay, now we're gonna get started with some shadows. Give me one second. I'm gonna get my MAC. I'm gonna use the MAC Soft Ochre Pro Longwear Paint Pot. Just to cancel out like any discoloration on my lids. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so we're just gonna grab any little brush that you can that's synthetic, or any other type of brush that you like to place it on, with the Soft Ochre Paint Pot, which looks like this. First, we're gonna start, I think, you know what? I think I'm gonna do this side first, and then I'm gonna do this side second so you can see it from the camera. So let me come right back. Now we started. I did this side, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, but we're just gonna go through with it. So the first thing that I'm gonna get is I'm gonna use the GWEN Stefani palette, which looks like this. It has such beautiful colors inside, like as you can see here. I'm gonna be using a mixture of them, so you don't have to use the exact same palette or the same type of color. You could obviously use whatever you like, create your own type of look. Like I said, I'm not perfect and I'm learning along the way just like everybody else. So the first color that I'm going to get is called Skimp, which looks like this. It's a nice light color. I hope the color, yeah, like this. It's just like a nice vanilla color, and I'm just gonna put that all over the lid. Nothing crazy. So we're just gonna put that all over the lid so it can help us blend the other shadows together, so it can come out more smoothly. So once we put that all over the lid, I am going to use the color Anaheim. Is it Anaheim? Yeah, it's Anaheim. Wow. Okay, so it's this nice, oh sorry, it's this brown color right here. It's like a taupey brown. It's really, wait, yeah, it is Anaheim. Yeah, okay. It's like this taupey color, and I'm gonna use a brush that's a little bit more pointy so I can get like right into my crease. And this brush is from Makeup Geek, and it's called Pointed Crease Brush. So I'm just gonna dab that in there, take off the excess, and I'm gonna go right into like the crease area. Okay, so we're gonna blend that. And then with the same blending brush, we're gonna grab the color, I think it was, yeah, Danger, which is another like light color. It's this one right here. I don't know if the camera is picking it up. It looks really white, but it's like a nice peachy tone color, like a skin color. So we're gonna dab our brush into that, and then that color we're gonna help the purple blend up. Well, not help, but diffuse the line in between to help it to look blendable. You know what I mean? Blend, blend, blend. And then once that's blended in, we're gonna grab a little bit more of that Anaheim color that I had said, and we're gonna lightly place that so there can be a nice like brown transition right there, not too ugly or crazy. So we're gonna blend that in. If you wanna grab a clean brush, that's totally fine. I'm gonna use my MAC 286 and then just help diffuse that color. Okay, so once it looks like this, nice and blended, we're gonna, I may look a little bit weird, but we're gonna get it together right now. I'm going to use a Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush, which looks like this. It's just a flat brush. You can use any brush. And then I'm going to use the color, what color was it? I think it was blonde. Sorry. I'm going to use the color right here in the corner. It's called Blonde. And I'm going to lightly press on it just to get it up. And I'm going to cover the lid just so when I put my glittery color, it can stand out so you can notice it more, so it's not like too blended in with the other colors. So we're gonna lightly put that on the lid. As you can see, it gives you like a nice white finish. Once that's done, since I don't have any fixed plus, I'm just gonna spray some of this charged water that I had used. And I'm gonna spray the brush, and I'm gonna grab the color Pop, which is this gorgeous color down here. I don't know if this camera is doing justice, but it looks nice, pink and rosy. This one right here, it's lovely. I'm gonna take a picture of the palette and then I'll put it towards the end so you guys can see the colors more better. So I'm gonna grab that, put it on the brush, and then I'm gonna put that right on top of that white color. And then now you can see like the glitter pop a little bit more, which is exactly what I want. So right here you can pack as much as you want. I like to finish like my eyebrows and everything else and then see how the whole look pulls together. Okay, so once I'm done, I'm just gonna grab the blending brush and I'm gonna go in there and then just blend so it doesn't look so separated. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab any brush that you want just to add some of that more blonde color right here where your brows are. I feel like when you do this to highlight the brow bone, it really pulls like all the look together. I feel like this one is a little bit more brownish. What do you guys think? I think it is a little bit more darker. Okay, so I'm gonna add, to fix that, I'm gonna add a little bit of more of that maroon color. I feel like I'm taking, okay, yeah, a little bit more of the maroon color, and then I'm gonna place it like right in the center, right here, and then I'm just gonna diffuse the color, blend it out to help it look more similar to the other one, because I feel like this one goes a little bit more higher right here. Yeah. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. Blend, blend, blend. Right, when you're blending, sometimes the color on the lid goes away, so you could definitely go back to put that in. Don't feel like you have to, once you're done with your eyes, you can't go back. No. You experiment, you blend, blend, go back, and if you don't like it, take it off. So I'm just gonna put some of that blonde color right here. Okay, so now I feel like I'm done. I might come back to do a little bit more, but that's so far the basic colors that I'm gonna use. Now I want to do my brows because I feel like my brows look so hideous when I don't do them. I feel like a monster, like a ghost, you know, like where it's like nothing there. So I'm gonna do one brow and then okay, so right here we're up and personal. So I did my brow here, nothing really sharp or edgy or anything like that, because I did just get my eyebrows threaded and she did a really good job. So I'm gonna show you how I did it. Okay, so I use the Anastasia brow wiz in dark brown because my hair color is pretty dark right now. So what I'm gonna do is I pretty much like align the bottom first. Then I go in. I don't go too harsh with this just because I feel like I could mess up really easy, especially because they're dark right now. So once I'm done with that, I grab the Anastasia number 12 brush and I use the tip on this side, and I grab my whitening lining Barbara to go powders, and I just use this dark color right here. So I grab a little bit and then I draw in, like I blend in the rest of the product, just because it's a little bit more brown and it's not as dark brown as the brow wiz. So I feel like it blends in perfectly. And then I won't look like a chola where I just like accidentally drew in too much product, you know? So then you finish the brow. And if you feel like you use too much product on your brows, you could use the spoolie, or when you're cleaning them up like I do, if you clean them up, you can put it a little bit on top of the brow to diffuse the color. So once that's done, I feel like the brow looks more natural. Once that's done, I'm gonna clean it up so I can see if the shape is gonna look similar. So I'm gonna use the boiling concealer from Benefit, which looks like this. It's in the number 4. I don't like to use a really light color in the bottom. It's just not my style. Sometimes I do like to brighten it up a little bit more under, but the top definitely does not go any lighter. If you do the top lighter, girl, you're gonna look like a ghost or something weird like that. So I'm just gonna grab any flat synthetic brush. This one came in my Naked 2 palette. So I'm gonna grab a little bit and then I'm just gonna start cleaning it up. Okay, so once the brows are done, I'm gonna move on to my lashes. I am gonna prep them with some mascara. I'm gonna curl my lashes first, and then this eyelash curler is from Sephora. Mine's all gunky and dirty already. So the mascara that I absolutely love, like you guys heard me say this many of times, is the Remote Lash Accelerator, which looks like this. I put like one light coat. I don't put anything too crazy just because we're gonna put false lashes, but do, you know, make them look a little bit nice. Like separate the lashes so they don't look ugly. And I have my boyfriend tells me I have long lashes when I have mascara and then I just focus on my lashes. But I feel like my lashes go down, like they weigh down with product. So I hate that. I don't know why they do that. Okay, so once that's like settling in, I think I'm gonna go in with my, I feel like this one has more shimmer. Okay, you see how this one has more white? So we're gonna fix that right now. Like I said, along the way, you can be fixing your shadow. You could be adding things here, adding things there. So you can have it to your liking. Yeah, like there. Yes. Yes. Okay. Looks a little bit better. Okay, so once I do that, I'm going to go in with my, I think I'm going to go in with, let's do lashes or concealer. Let's do lashes. Okay, so I'm going to get my Kiss lashes. These are my favorite lashes. I mentioned this many times. I am stocked up on these lashes, so I'm going to get the ones that I have already opened, which are right here. So I'm just going to grab them. I'm going to take off the glue. But first, I usually grab my dual adhesive and then I place it on top of the little plastic right here. So I just grab a nice amount and I put it on there. That's a lot, but you can grab a little bit less. I don't have the clear one right now, so that's why I'm using the black, but usually I use the clear white one when I'm not wearing what do you call it, eyeliner, because my eyes, I don't know what I was gonna say, but where did my lashes go? Okay, here goes one. Okay, so here's the left lash, and then I'm just gonna take off like the excess glue that I had on there. If you guys have tips on how to take off the glue, I know you're supposed to take off the glue when you take off your lashes because it's much more easier, but in reality, who has time for that? When I'm taking off my makeup, it's because I'm tired already. I'm trying to get to bed. I'm trying to wash that face. Sometimes I don't even wash my face. That's how tired I am. So I take off the glue, I grab the lash, and then with the tip of a brush, make sure I clean it. You wait a little bit. The black one, I like the black adhesive just because you can see when it's starting to dry up because the color gets a little bit darker. So I just place it right on the lash. You could add, I like to add a little bit more to the tips. And then I always wipe the rest off in the little makeup wipe. So with that being said, as it's drying on my lash a little bit longer, I curl my lash, my natural lash. So I curl it to my liking. I have like this lash right here. Look, it's just like crazy. I don't know if you can see it. It's just like the ugly duckling that stays in the corner and doesn't do anything. Okay, so once you feel like the glue is nice and tacky, you put it on your lash. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to see that. Hopefully I don't block you. So let's try it. So I close my eye. I have a hard time placing this one first. I don't know why, because I can't keep my eye steady. So then I just glue the lash from the front corner, and you want to put it as close to your natural lash as possible, and then I attach the end. So when I'm attaching it, I attach the middle part. I hope I showed that part. If not, I'm sorry. Okay, so I attach the middle part first as I'm going in, and then I fix the corners afterwards. So that way it's not moving around so much. You could already see such a big difference from this eye to this side. Like, wow. I'm surprised. Okay, so while that one's drying up, I'm gonna put the other lash. So I'm gonna get the other lash and I'm gonna do the same process. I'm gonna take off the glue from the last use. If you leave the glue on, I feel, well, because I've never done it, that it's gonna look too chunky. So you definitely want to take that off. You don't want to just leave it there just because you're lazy or you don't have time. Just grab a new pair if you don't have time. But definitely try to remove the glue as much as possible. I usually just use my nail or my tweezers. Okay, so once you take it off as much as possible, we're doing the same thing. I'm gonna grab it from the middle, like so, and then I'm gonna grab the adhesive and I'm gonna place it right. Yes, I forgot the U's were there. Okay, so once I have the lashes on, I let it dry. I forget about them. Now I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender really fast and then I'll be back. I forgot that I hadn't even put foundation on. So we're gonna continue with foundation. So once the lashes are on, why am I not focusing? Focus. Okay, once I have my foundation on, I am gonna do my foundation. I'm gonna use my MAC Match Master SPF 15 foundation. It looks a little bit darker on camera, but It looks really good once I put it on. But I'm going to mix it a little bit with the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. Just because I love this foundation. Okay, so I'm going to grab the Luminous Foundation and I'm going to put it more on the center of my face. Like so. And then I'm going to grab my MAC foundation. And I am going to just grab the brush, grab any brush. Okay, I'm gonna use the Makeup Geek face buffer brush, and I'm gonna put one pump on there, and then I'm gonna distribute it equally on both sides. Woo. Okay, so once that's in, just start blending both foundations together in circular motions. I usually use my beauty blender, but lately my pores have been playing me. Like, they're so huge and noticeable, and I feel like with the beauty blender I have like glue stuck right here. I don't know what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna use my ultimate favorite concealer right now, which is the Naked concealer, which looks like so. If it focus. There it goes. Okay, so this is in the color medium light neutral, and it is a Naked Skin Urban Decay Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. So I really like this formula. So I just take out the spoolie, and then a concealer like so. I try to avoid as much as I can my pores, but I went a little bit over on that side. So it's okay, chola. So we're gonna put some a little bit in the forehead, on top of the lippy, and in the middle of the nose here. And I already, excuse moi, I got my beauty blender, and I just start blending that in. You always want to add it on all of these places. Sometimes I don't do the forehead, but it does make a difference. That way it's not just right here and then everywhere else is just brown. You know what I mean? You don't highlight. So before I blend this out, I grabbed my Laura Mercier translucent powder, which looks like this. This powder is Life. I absolutely love it. So this is what it looks like. It's just a loose powder. And then what I do is I grab this brush, which is a Sigma tapered highlighter brush, the F35, and it fits perfectly into the eye. So I grab a little bit of that translucent powder on the brush like this, and then you tap out as much excess as you want. And then as I am blending it out, once I'm done blending it out, I try not to look down as much as possible, and then I grab this brush and I put it down there. So blend it out first. In the world right now. So as you can see here, not a lot, okay. Whoa. I know not a lot of girls like to conceal all the way like a triangle. But that's just my method. You don't have to do that. And I'm saying it because, well, I'm saying it because my cousin doesn't like to do that. She like just puts it like under here like a little round and then that's it. So I'm only saying it because of that. You don't have to do it this way like I said, and then I just said the rest of my face. Just use your own technique, you know? You know? Okay. So once that's all nice and set, woo! We look nice and powdery and gorgeous. I look like a ghost right now, but it's okay. Okay, so I grabbed my, where's my Studio Fix? Uh-oh. I usually use my Studio Fix powder for my face, but I don't know where it is. So we're just going to use my Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation. And I'm just going to grab any brush. And I'm just going to use this. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm lying. Well, yeah, because I don't know where I want to see. Ugh, my honey's calling. Just a sec. Hello? 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 He probably butt down me. Okay, so I'm just going to dab it in, and then I'm going to set the rest of my face with it on the areas that I didn't highlight. Oh, it smells like chocolate. Okay, so once that's done, I like to grab my big, where is it? I'll grab it right now. Okay, so we're gonna go to highlight. I'm gonna use the Anastasia Rivera Illuminator, which looks like this. It's a nice copper pinkish blush, but I like that it looks like that it's coming within your skin and it's not just like a white cast. So I'm gonna grab this brush right here. It's a nice tapered brush. It's small from Real Techniques, and it's a setting brush. So I'm just gonna swipe it, and then I'm gonna place it just on this area right here. I don't know that highlight though. I'm gonna put it just in this area because if I go down to here, it's gonna highlight my pores, and I don't want that, obviously. So we're gonna highlight here. Oh, he's calling again. Hello?
What's up, babe?
What's up, Shirley?
What are you doing?
I'm filming.
Oh. You want me to leave you alone?
Yeah, I'll call you back as soon as I'm done.
Okay, I'm back. Hey,
Okay.
hey, you using your new tripod?
See.
It looks clear?
Yeah, but it has a defect, so I'll tell you later.
Ah, fuck. Alright,
Alright, baby, bye. Love you. Well, he just hung up. Okay, anyway, so as you can see here, the highlight is just on this area. I mean, you're more than welcome to bring it down here, put it right here. But when I was doing that, I felt like it was definitely bringing out my pores, and I don't want that. It looks ugly, and it's just not for me. So once I do that, I grab any blush brush, and then I'm going to use my NARS Deep Throat because I don't know where Orgasm is. And this is what it looks like. I know the name is a little bit weird. We're going to use NARS Deep Throat, and I'm just going to grab any brush. This is what is this? The 55 brush from Sephora. So I'm going to use this one. If you're not going to take your blush like with you if you're going to go out or whatever, I suggest you just pack it on at the beginning. Oh my gosh, I forgot to warm up my face. What is going on with me? It's the Monday. That's why I felt like it looked super white. Okay, so we're just gonna, usually I do this step before I put my highlight and before I put my blush, but we're just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna grab my Real Techniques multitask brush, which is this big old fluffy brush, and I'm gonna grab my MAC Give Me Sun, which is a great bronzer. So I'm just gonna grab that. And I'm gonna place it like under, since we already put our highlight and blush. And I'm gonna warm up the forehead. The same Lash Accelerator mascara on the lower lash line. Once you have the mascara on, I think that's all. I just had to get my lips done. I mean, I just had to do my lips. So I'm gonna grab the World Lip Pencil from MAC, and I'm gonna align my lippies. I feel like this color goes with everything. It's so beautiful. I love it. So I'm just gonna align our lips. And then I'm more of a liquid lipstick type of girl, so I'm gonna use, let's use Lolita from Kat Von D. It's my favorite liquid lipstick. Her formula is the bomb. So okay, so now final thing before I'm all done, I put my tinted brow gel from Anastasia, and mine's in the color Espresso, just to keep these brows intact for the day. You definitely want to put this on if you're gonna go out on a date or you're gonna go out to dance or whatever, just because you don't want those brows to go anywhere after you spend like half an hour trying to do them. So once those are in, that's pretty much it for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have nothing else to say. I usually sprint some Fix Plus so my face doesn't look all powdery, but since I don't have any, we use the Recharge water. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. My brows are on fleek. I love them. So I hope you guys like the final touches for this look. I have nothing else to say. Thank you guys so much for watching my channel. Like I said, I just got my ring light and I just got a new tripod, so I am still figuring out how to do all this stuff for my room. And then I do want to mention for my videos, I know that sometimes they could be a little bit lengthy just because I don't have my Mac laptop yet or a desktop. I am actually gonna buy one so I can make it much more better for my editing and for my videos and things like that. I have a regular HP laptop right now, and I have this editing what do you call it, this editing girl, get it together, this editing program that it's not so great. It's called For More. It's really good, but I feel like my computer and the program together don't ride well. I don't know why. Like when I try to edit my video or listen to my video, it's like going faster than what I'm saying, so it's a little bit weird. So that's why sometimes my videos, I just let them right out. I just leave them like that. So I do apologize, but I will be getting on my game. I will be getting a new Apple desktop soon, so that way I can film with iMovie. I mean edit with iMovie. So that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.